Yo, welcome to Team Radd Titan, and today we're going to be reviewing the Darkside Collectibles Dante from Devil May Cry. This is a quarter scale piece. We'll be running through, giving you all the details, what you get in the box. We'll give you some close-ups and all that jazz, so stay tuned, yeah?
Boom. Hey everyone, we're back. Alex and Gio here.
Yo!
Radd Titan, as you know, or don't know, maybe. We're here today just to go over the Dante from Devil May Cry. This is from Darkside Collectibles. They're a fairly new company, and we got sent a few pieces in to take a look at. They took a risk. They took the jump. You know,
Ask Imaginarium Arts, Icebreakers, PCS.
Well, what happened was
we could go on Sideshow.
They picked up a lot of licenses, and a lot of people have been kind of questioning and saying, you know, who are this company? Where are they from?
Are they any good?
Why? You know what? And
is their stuff quality?
During this kind of period, we were saying, you know, why don't you give them a chance? At one point, Prime One, all these other companies had to start from somewhere, and in that process as well, the CEO got in touch with us, said, you know, we want you guys to let us know, critique our pieces, and tell us what's right and what's wrong about them. So we're like,
a baptism of fire!
We will do this, yeah. So
happily, as long as we can say what we want, we'll do it. And they are a European company, so if you are buying from them and you are in the EU, apparently you get free shipping, which is that's the awesome.
Thing. That's the thing. Is, you know, we are always kind of stuck in the middle, being where
we're in the EU for 5 minutes.
And well, we're not in the EU anymore, but.
Nope.
But the point of that is we either buy from America or we buy from Asia. So either way, we pay tax.
Huge,
and it's quite nice for you, the European collectors, to have an option to actually get it from the source, really. So that's that. Also, you know, they picked up loads of licenses. So movie Batman, Keaton. They've got
Lord of the Rings.
Danny DeVito. They've got Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman, Penguin. They've got Lord of the Rings. They've got The Hobbit. They've
Judgment Day,
Terminator 2. Where they're doing the anniversary pieces of T800,
Death in the Family,
and Sarah Connor. They've also got Death in the Family. They've got the other one I can't remember, with the dark kind of devil kind of looking Batman. They've got a couple of Capcom licenses. So they've Star Trek. They've got
really
loads of licenses coming, loads of pieces coming. So really want you know, it'd be great if they do well. So what we do is we're going to go over the piece. Obviously, this is Dante, Devil May Cry.
This is a hard game.
Really
this
hard.
is really hard, this game.
I never cleared it.
I never cleared it. I got it and got my ass kicked quite a bit.
I played the first one.
I think I played the first 3.
As Capcom, I think you did. I think because I remember I played the first one and just gave up, and I remember you playing a couple more. But yeah, so the game was very hard. Capcom game, I think it's a PlayStation exclusive. And
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it on anything else either.
Yeah. This is his kind of, I believe, if I recall correctly, these are his basic weapons. So these are ebony and ivory, and this is kind of the standard pose for him. What we'll do is we just start with, actually no. This is something which we got quite excited to find. After seeing how many pieces were in the box, we were like, okay, we
could do with some help.
We could do with some help here. A lot of pieces and a lot of options. So we went into the envelope of Destiny and we got a certificate.
We're looking on the back of it. No.
Alrighty then.
Just trusting your ability, and our ability is 0.
You've got the founder and the creative director, and you have the art director. George has heritage on that part of the world, so
I do.
You can read that.
Who is it? Which one? Eleutheros, Jesus? Yeah, Eleutheros is a Greek.
Full name?
Minopoulos.
Okay.
Minopoulos. Yorgos. That's me.
And then you got
Yorgos Diliados.
Jesus Ayacuenta.
Yeah, that's definitely not my part of the world.
No, that's not your part of the world. So,
that's not my one. The Greek bit's me.
Wow, this is actually of 150 as well.
Yeah, it's really low edition.
And then you've also got the embossed logo on the
nice certificate.
It's got this kind of like cool like paintbrush effect on there as well. So yeah, put that back in there.
I've got to say, this is the second piece that we've sort of seen of theirs today. We were really impressed with the Spock. So if you haven't checked out that review, if it's not up, if this is first, stay tuned for that because that's coming.
I like to keep you on your toes.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going to happen. But anyway,
it's when I feel motivated to kind of
edit
review
and do it.
which one at what point.
Yeah. But the Spock we opened first, and we were like,
it's a creative process. You have to be in the moment.
Yeah, you have to be there.
Some of them I haven't been in the moment for 3 years. They haven't been edited yet, but
you'll get there. You'll get there. It's fine. Rome wasn't built in a day. Anyway, so the Spock one we opened, and it was impressive, and we looked at the parts and we did the review on it. When we opened this box, some of the pieces are incredible. I have to say, the fact that there is no diagrams, no videos, no nothing to show how you put this together, we actually didn't have any problems.
One problem.
One problem? What problem?
The sort of spider was a bit of a problem.
No, only because we didn't know which direction
it was
facing. We didn't know because there's a groove on the base bit. There's like a smooth part on the base.
There's a part where
your common sense says maybe it's leaning on that because it's like proper heavy.
Well. Yeah.
So, but it doesn't. When you look at the pictures of some of the prototype sort of pictures. Now this is quarter scale. It says quarter scale on the box. There are some images online and under the description it's saying 1/3 scale. I can't actually testify whether they are doing a 1/3 scale, but this on the actual box says 1/4 scale, and it does look quarter scale. This doesn't look 1/3.
Sort of Alastor.
Yeah, Alastor. Yeah,
actually had it posed in his left hand, which you can't do with this statue.
Yeah, you can't do it because there is no left hand.
So I don't know whether that was like an original concept or whether they were looking into doing 1/3 and changed their mind there. That's the first time I've actually sort of seen that point. What we do then is if we just go back down, rewind, and go to the base. So on the base here, you have this kind of lava, magmus kind of magma rock.
Yeah, magma,
wasn't it?
Magma, yeah.
Video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blue, yeah. So you got like the kind of magma there. And then as you go around, you do have all the kind of insignia of the game. So on the front, you have the name there. So you got Dante. And then every one of the corners, you have the kind of Devil May Cry logo. And then you come back round and you got the full title there with the logo again. I think they maybe overdone that logo on every corner, but it's not.
I actually like the logo because it breaks everything up.
But on all four corners.
Yeah, I still think I like it. I like the symbols all over.
And then you got the mold.
Can't have too many symbols and detail for me. It's good. Good times.
I would have gone. Do you know what I probably maybe would have done is I would have done like their logo. Sort of broken up a little bit and have their logo.
Maybe.
But
maybe they wanted to be a little bit more humble than you.
No, I don't.
Just give the credit to the piece and the game and what they're trying to stay true to that.
Screw being humble. Or Capcom on there or something. Just to change it. Anyway, so then you got that. This kind of comes into the statue there. So you got this like big wing coming up the back, and again, it's really heavy, but it fits in there really well when it goes in.
All the fittings, actually,
the fit was perfect when. I don't normally have that much trouble putting the pegs in, so it wasn't too bad. And then that was a dig at Georgia.
Yeah.
And then you got this kind of like almost like mythological god of a head there. It looks almost like some kind of Greek statue. So you got like
it's almost like a Poseidon or a Zeus or something like that. It isn't, because it's got like almost like a gem thing in its head or something. But yeah, it's definitely it's part of obviously the game sort of location and part of the world that he's in.
Then you move up, and your next piece that you do have
good contrast there though between those two. The lava is very vast.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the time you get a lot of black, and then you get the odd bits of sort of red here or there just breaking through. I mean, this is literally all over it. There is like in every crack, in every bit of gravel and ground and stone, there is actual fire and ash and all that kind of stuff.
They've done well on it, because
they ain't half-assed it. A lot of people are half-assed that.
Other statues where
be much more black,
have
wouldn't
the
it?
molten look on there, and it doesn't translate very well. Like with I'm going to get in trouble now. There's an XM piece where it doesn't look very good. It almost looks like that old style when you're a kid and you take a bunch of crayons, all the coloured crayons, and you colour them all over, and then you get the black one, you colour over the top,
and then you scratch it off.
And that's what it looks like on the base.
Yeah, it's always like a yellowy, blacky kind of rubbish in it. Yeah, I'm with you.
On Bay Ray Bill, it looks a bit like that. But this is done really well.
That much better.
The next piece you do go into then is you get the legs, and I actually did give him a little bum tap on there. So yeah, he's got a nice firm buttock, and you got that really nice kind of texturing on there, the shading in the creases. The boots are done really well. I've seen so many people try and cosplay this and not do it any justice. I mean, this character's so cool. It's just one of those things that you can't really wear that as a person.
I can't remember. Is he like a vampire or something?
I don't know. It was demon, isn't he? Also?
Yeah, like a demon. Is he like a demon? He's sort of like a monster, isn't he? Inside.
I can't tell you. Again, I haven't played the game in so long. I can't even do that. So yeah, that's the legs. So you go into the belt. My voice going there. And then you go into the torso goes on. So you got the coat and
a lot of delicate parts in the unboxing as well, and not any breakages.
No.
The coat very impressive, because I mean the coat is quite fanned out.
The coat's done really well, yeah. And I mean and even though it is very thin and very could be fragile, it's actually I did knock it a couple of times when George went in the room, and it was fine. Then you go into.
It's got a good flow to it, though, isn't it?
It has a really
It doesn't have that cake topper feeling. That fondant icing sort of thing, which I really dislike. And I think the reason it doesn't have that is because it's like a heavy leather coat, and the sort of stitching and lining around the edges.
It's that kind of material. I can never remember what it is. It's not. It's like a more. Like a durable plastic.
Yeah, it's just
Not PVC,
there's good lines running through it, so it breaks it up nice. Good work on the boots, man. Good texturing, good buckles, good work, good colours.
Yeah. So next up you go then. Obviously you could put the sword on the back. Sword is really well done again. Really
the sword
nice piece.
What is it? Elastoplast.
Elastor. And then also, I mean, I don't know how this comes out in the light, because the light can kind of bleach some of the colours, but there is a separation between the hilt and the actual blade on there. So, and the way the kind of dragon head kind of comes into it. Then you go into I'll go into the head first. So this is the actual head, which is one piece. It goes on there. Again, clean paint, and it does what it needs to do.
Looks just like the game.
Looks like him.
Looks like him.
And the weapons
looks better actually, because I don't know if this is from the first game, but
I think it's like PS.
Yeah, I mean the detail in here, the eyes, the focus in the eyes are absolutely laser sharp. Yeah. His hair just comes over his face. Very typical sort of manga-esque in its sort of styling or animated the way it's done. Yeah. His eyes are proper. He's got like a.
The mangas are actually the comics.
Is that right?
And the anime is a cartoon, which was always something that threw me off, because the company was called Manga when we.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, yeah. But he's got sort of a stern sort of look on his face, like a very focused look. It's really impressive, actually. And the funny thing is, in person, the colours from the vest and the trousers and the coat all sort of are all different, but transfer really, really well. So your eye sort of moves around a little bit.
I mean, waistcoat.
Yeah, I think the waistcoat and sort of trousers, the sculpt work on it makes you feel it's different materials. So you can get that this is almost a leather coat, and that inside he's wearing some sort of material, some sort of fabric, and then these trousers are some sort of almost thick sort of material.
Even when you look at the belt and you've got the breakup where he actually has like the, I don't know, they're called the belt loop things. They're done really well. Very clean paint on it. Really clean paint. Even on the buckle, you know, when you, we've said this before, but when you get these kind of silver pieces, that, I don't know whether it's that kind of paint is like a different consistency or just harder to use, or it shows up the flaws more. But normally, whenever you have these silvers or these kind of golds, there's always a lot more overlap, and these are clean. Really. Do
you know what my favourite parts on this particular piece is? The guns. Ebony and ivory, they've got inside, they've got sort of portraits of like two women, two like artistic portraits on them in the inside, and it says sort of ebony and ivory in gold written in very nice, almost the right word would be calligraphy. Nice calligraphy. Huh?
Italics?
Maybe italics, but like the calligraphy, the neat, the very artistic wording of ebony and ivory written on the inside of the guns, and then in the inside of the, I don't know what that's called. Is that a hill? Is it not a hill? Is it? What's in a on a gun? The handle. I wouldn't know. I'm not. Yeah. Anyway, but it's the inside of it's got a nice sort of artistic.
We'll get corrected by
picture.
all the Americans who
have guns.
Have guns.
Yeah, it would help if you have one, because you know what it is.
We're not allowed,
because we'd be like, "What's this thing here?" There's
handguns. Handguns were made illegal in like the 80s here. So
yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah,
but yeah, I really love that kind of work. I like that detail there. It's a little bit of a shame that really the guns are just not turned a little bit more outward.
Shut it off.
Because there's so much fantastic details on the inside of the arm. If I'd have got my hands on the prototype of this piece, and they basically contacted me and said like, what would you do? Like, tell me how I can fix it or make it a little bit better. I would literally just change this angle to that. Just turning his hands out ever so slightly so I can see the inside of those guns. Because you can see them, but you just can't see them as well as the detail inside. You want to see it because it's banging, really nice.
If you have played the game, are they like family members who he has on their guns, like a tribute to family members, or what are they? I'll be quite interested to know.
Yeah.
And I can't bother to Google it. By the time I finish this, I'll be okay.
You'll definitely forget as soon as you read
also,
it.
the way that the hands are attached are very well done. I mean, we are going to change them now anyway. So they actually come off at the kind of like this kind of collar glove part, and they are seamless the way they attach. You also got like not heavy, but like loads of texturing on his t-shirt kind of material there. It's done really well. And again,
nice work on them guns,
clean,
isn't it?
Really clean.
Really clean.
I'm just going to go this way first, so you take that. I'm going to do this one because this is the only thing I did have slight concern for. Is this is a really heavy piece. So this sword, weighs a bit. What it doesn't tell you is you actually get a spare one for some reason of this. I don't know why, but you get a spare one.
Here.
And
this is the spare part.
They're
identical.
From what I can see, I can't see that they're any different from the eye. Maybe there's something different going on in there. I don't know, but I can't see it. What I would do if I was you is I would put the arm on first.
Yeah.
Put the sword through and then put the back on and get it into the position
that you want it.
So we've already done this. Now I'm going to make myself look stupid because I probably am not going to be able to put it back on. And
it'll be fine. Stop being such a negative Nancy.
Yeah, a nub. I try and throw in George's favourite word every single time.
I do like the word nub.
I don't know why.
I just like it. It's a nice word.
Why is it a nice word? Nub.
People don't use it enough.
Nub. Right, so that kind of goes there. It's holding it, and what will happen is it will feel a bit loose at first, but then because of the leverage of the actual weight,
on the hand,
it will pull the actual sleeve towards. So it actually does make it stronger anyway. But for me,
It's a tension hold, isn't it?
yeah. So that's the way it's been engineered.
Because of the weight, it's pulling it like that, which means that the back part of the peg and that's holding to the square is actually being pressed.
Yeah.
So it's forced into place a little bit more.
So,
that's badass. That sort of Sparta is badass, bro.
Sort of Sparta's really, really
They
cool.
got the details in that. It got like gems in it, translucent resin in there. It's got all like gold all over the hand. Glowed. It's got gold all over the handle. It's just really catches the light really well.
And again, that gold.
I really love that sword. I mean, that's badass,
really well
man.
done in there. Again, I need to ask them why we got a spare one of those and what the meaning is, and just whether there's any reason for that. You got that gold kind of embossed in there, which is done really clean again.
It's beautiful work.
You got these like big gems. It reminds me almost of that character from Soul Calibur.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Nightmare. Well, he's kind of. I know his one's an eye.
He's almost like alive, isn't it? This almost looks alive.
His one is it Soul Calibur?
Yeah, so I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Maybe that's the sword.
Maybe, but then because they always do little tie-ins with Capcom. But yeah, so you got that, and then and his one is organic. But yeah, but even this purple stuff here
looks organic.
Does look almost.
And
like
if you look on the base as well, on the inside of the head of the neck of this structure, it's purple too. It's almost like he's cut in half. Maybe it's it in there in the corners. It's all like a purple in there.
Yeah, yeah. But then so you got that. But then what else we got? Oh, you want to go shotgun?
I want a shotgun. And it's good as well and the trigger. He's got his finger on the trigger, which is awesome. The articulation in the hand there, all the fingers are like individuals, not all matted together. I'm actually super impressed with this. I think it's a fantastic piece.
This is a lot heavier than the Ebony hand.
Yeah,
it feels like quite a bit heavier actually, but the detail on there, no, it feels almost metal.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
it's got like a metal feel to it. So you go there, that goes on nicely, gets from there.
Again, it's the same thing that's been happened on the other side.
What was that shotgun thing? Where did you start from?
What's that?
Because that sounds
shotgun.
It sounds like a game.
I don't know.
There's a game, Metal Slugs, when you get the shotgun. It's like shotgun.
Maybe it's that.
Heavy machine gun. Anyway.
Again, the hands on this are really, really well done. All of the hands, they're all the fingers, the gloves are really, really well articulated and clear. You don't get any sort of mesh of paint, any joins, any what do you call them, club fingers and all that kind of business. It's very, very well done.
Almost webbed fingers.
Yeah, webbed fingers.
Yeah.
You can see. I mean, and his fingers right on that trigger, man. His fingers right on it. I don't know why, but that's just loud. It's just annoying.
Well, I don't know. Hopefully, our microphones will not
die out.
Yeah, it can't really. That's. It struggles to turn now.
I mean, this is heavy. This is a heavy piece.
It did it with just the box on its own.
Yeah, in fairness, yeah, you're probably right. But this is heavy, and it sounds better with the heavy one than it does just the light box.
That almost looks like that comes out. See that bit there?
Yeah, definitely.
The way that's been
massive
sculpted,
crack. Yeah,
it's got like cracked where it looks like that lump of stone.
You just rip it out. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's really cool. What we'll then do is
I've got to do the favourite switch out.
We're going to do
favourite switch.
Dragons. Is that what we got left? Oh, no, we've got the light up head as well.
And the light up head, yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Because you get your two portraits, and then you get ebony and ivory, shotgun, this bladed hand. Then you get two dragon hands with clear resin, which are awesome. These are my favourite ones. These ones.
These are cool.
I mean, this is like, it's just awesome, man.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, that's right.
Trade, yeah.
I mean, look at you. When you think about this, it's like arrived to us, and it's just mint. It's perfect. It's such delicate. I mean, look at them on the thumb.
Yeah.
All the bits of it's cool as hell, man. These are my favourite ones.
They're very cool.
Nice metallic paint in the eyes. Probably could be a little bit cleaner.
Yeah,
actually, it's a little bit. Gold paint's a bit of a nightmare, but I would go a little bit cleaner. I think they've gone a little bit around the outlay of the eye. I can see on both of these.
The horns are done really, really well. Detailing on the horns are great.
They're fantastic.
And then the actual
they're like bone, don't they? They look like proper bone. Yeah. Like the teeth and the horns look like bones.
I mean, if you want to go to the next level, you would do that kind of clear coat, like to make it glossy, to make it look more like bone. But the actual armour on the hand, I think, is done really, really well.
Yeah, it's wicked.
That's done well. Here, so these are called Ifrit.
Ifrit.
I only remember that because of
Ifrit.
That was a god in Final Fantasy VII. I just want to have a little look at it with 1 and 1 because I like it. Oh yeah, with the light behind it.
Banging. It's so good though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, when the light catches it, that's good. Look at that.
Yeah, man. That's sex, that is. That's real nice.
Shame there's no lights behind us to pick up on that, but yeah, that looks really cool. There you go. Look at that.
Yeah, looks good with the guns actually.
I like.
You could have either like.
I like it where it's one on one.
You could have like ebony and the dragon, and I would actually go. I'm quite bad. I would probably go both. I've got a real thing for like clear resin done really well, and that's just lovely. This because it's like yellow at the bottom, and it's got like all the tips are like orange, so it really does look like a good flame.
I do actually like the
shotgun's nice.
I thought the shotgun was going to be my least favourite.
Ah, they're all good.
But the shotgun's great.
Yeah, it's good. It's almost like a futuristic one though, isn't it? The way it's done, like this cannon part, this bulk of it looks like futuristic to me. No.
It's like Mad Max. Like,
yeah, but isn't that futuristic, Al?
Mad Max is from like '96 or something.
No, but where's it set in?
It's set in like.
Oh, is it? Is that what they thought would happen to us all?
It's set in like.
Wow,
it's like it's not set that far in the future.
Dude, just turn it. I can't handle it.
Yeah. All right. So
see, I would definitely display like this with both hands. Yeah.
You have to give that a little oil.
Yeah, give that a bit of work. Bit of Vaseline in there. Wet out.
But yeah, no, that's cool. I don't like to.
I like to. Oh, it's wicked.
I prefer like.
It's just like gaudy and like wicked.
I like the two guns. I like one of these and
the shotgun.
The shotgun.
But what about one of these and that big ass blade? So if you took that off and put the big ass blade on it, that's overkill, innit? That's like I want to see that. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I'm going to take pictures anyway of all of these, so it's fine.
You don't want them out of the room. But yeah, all right. Do you want to grab the tape measure?
Sure.
I mean, this it's behind you. You moved it there.
Do I?
Yes.
Really?
God damn it.
Okay.
All right. So what we do? Don't do that.
I didn't just see you say it. Right. Okay. So height wise,
top of the sword.
It's deceptive actually. It's only about 26 and a half. 27. I'd say 20. I'd say 27 is 26 and a half. 27. Yeah. It's like it's a big old piece, man. Deceptive. And let's give it a go. So if you're talking about width, you're going to go. It's actually just the base. I think probably the sword sticks out.
That comes out.
You think so?
That does.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Hold that then. Line it. And then we'll go from there. So I say base-wise, probably about 16. I think 16 and a half. So 42.
If you want to go with the sort of spanner, you're going to have to go a little touch out. So maybe 17.
Yeah, probably 16 and a half. Yeah. 17, I would say that's fine. And then the depth of it is actually the depth of the whole piece. So
the wing, I think. No, actually, that's just.
All right, so it's probably, see that line there? I would say you 12 and a half.
Same as Spock again.
12 and a half inches in, and that's actually really good because when you've got a piece that's fairly wide, being able to even to put a slight angle on it really does help with the situation, you know. And the fact it's not so deep
when you have something
you can angle it
as wide as it is deep.
It's a nightmare. No way you turn it, it works.
Yes, there's some dirty comment going to come out there, but
where were you going, Chode?
Well, yeah, that's like little. That's not like a positive.
No, that's wide as it is deep.
Yeah, but not in a positive way.
Not in a positive way.
No, exactly.
No, they think it is, but it's not.
No.
Yeah,
you nub. Anyway, so this again, I think they are doing Virgil and other characters as well in the line.
Oh, this is fantastic for me. This is really. I'm really impressed with this one. I thought Spock was good. I thought, obviously the likeness makes or breaks a piece when it's got to be accurate to a film, to a real person. But with this, I just think this is so cool.
Yeah, I do think. I mean, there are a few other Dantes out there. I mean, you've had some. I think HMO had one.
Did it ever get released though? All arrived broken, didn't they?
It got released, but yeah, they were
all broken.
Yeah, very few of them turned up. You also then have Connecticut's did a small one as well, dioramas. Again, I don't think there were many of them made. Then you have a couple of Prime 1 ones, which they're like the half scale ones, which are like
massive,
crazy price as well.
Yeah.
And then I think they did do another scale of it as well. But this, I think, may be one of the only kind of museum-esque
quarter scale ones.
But I might be wrong. I have to re-look at the Prime 1 version. But yeah, but as it goes for switch outs, all of that, it looks great. And then also the edition size of 150.
It's
I mean,
got to be one of the rarest ones out there, isn't it?
That's going to be like, if you are a Devil May Cry fan, that edition size makes it collectible. Nowadays pieces are in the thousands, like thousands and thousands every time. So to get hold of this after the fact is going to be quite difficult. Once it gets in hand, people ain't getting rid of this.
No.
So
this is actually up on Sideshow as well for the. I was trying to see what the retail was.
Oh, all right, yeah.
I was trying to look,
checking
but
your fucking emails and
yeah. I'm busy. No, I was trying to see because there is still like it's still up as like 1/3 in a lot of places.
Really,
it's still labelled as 1/3 like everywhere, and the prices are changing.
The owner and see whether there is something.
Because I mean, there's like in euros. Look, you can see here. Look,
yeah,
it's different. You've got like, look at the prices. It's like one is 15.99 euros, and the other one is
maybe they did
12.49, and maybe they did too.
I don't know.
That's why I was trying to see what Sideshow, because this is the quarter scale one that it's up with for. So I was trying to see what the retail on this was, because this is reading up on their site as
light up head.
Oh yeah, this is reading up at
$1,249. You also get the other head here, which it comes. We'll just put it on the screen anyway. So it comes as just the head. You take out the tab, obviously, and you flick the switch, and it's got these death eyes, like bright red eyes.
Demon eyes, man.
And then what you do is you then add on the hair and strong magnet on that one as well.
Yep.
And
I love this portrait. It's banging portrait.
Yeah, and then that will go there. It's a cool little add-on. My problem with any light ups now is it's such a pain in the ass to take bits off and put it back on and light it up.
It's a good light up though.
It's really powerful.
Jesus, that's bright, isn't it? Fucking blind, I think.
I do think now companies need to have like
remote control.
Remote control
has to be going forward.
But saying that as well is, I had a piece the other day which I literally haven't turned on the LEDs in like 4 years. I turned them on and they still worked, because they are the little kind of coin batteries which last much longer than like AA's and AAA's.
I think there's a darkness in this one with the light up, man. That's like really
I don't know how that will come out on camera though, because that's sometimes on
it's
camera.
going against the light though, isn't it? I'll take a picture of the lights off in here anyway. You can put it on.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, so
it's really bright. That
measured it, done that.
Yeah,
okay. We're there.
We're up to date.
So let us know what you think, everyone. Let us know if you're a Devil May Cry fan. Let us know what you think of the character, what you think of the likeness, and let us know about Ebony and Ivory as well. I want to know about Ebony and Ivory. So let me know.
They're like family people or something
family,
like that.
Like a tribute to
his mum and his grandma or something like that.
Yeah, or a daughter. I don't know, something. Or an ex.
Lots of switch outs with this piece. There's lots of choices.
Well, George was saying he wanted to take a picture of every combination. I said, yeah, good luck.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. See you next Wednesday. Yeah. So
Thursday, Tuesday.
No, I didn't want to do
that. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm super impressed with it. I mean, it's the second piece from Darkside Collectibles I've actually seen in person. So I thought, I was impressed with Spot, but I'm more impressed with this as well. And I mean, I'm a bigger Spock fan, so I can appreciate it. I mean, they're different, but this is just like, this has just got a lot going for it. So
very cool. It's very cool. All right, thanks everyone. Take care,
peace.
And peace out.
Well, can you sit up and pay attention then and not fuck about?
I'm leaning back, so I'm on the fucking shot.
Well, I've got loads of room. Why don't you just move this slightly over towards me?
It's in the centre.
It well ain't in the centre.
Alright, it's not in the centre.
Is that alright?
Straight as an arrow.